You idiot. Your coach told you not to spar and you did it anyway. Now look at you. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, listen, a lot of people will ask me, how often should I be sparring? So I broke it down in kind of like a three-way answer based on your level. Now, if you're if you're boxing for recreational purposes, the answer is you should almost never be sparring. Why? Because the likelihood of you getting hurt is very high because you're probably not that good. And that's okay. It takes a long time to get good at this. So, if you're doing this recreationally and you want to spar, then you shouldn't be doing it more than once a month, and you should be doing it in a very controlled environment. In the meantime, until you get there, you have to be working solely on your defense. Why? Because the first time you get in the ring, especially if you get in there with someone like me, you're gonna take an okay? And it's better to know at least how to try to defend yourself than to try to hurt me, because it's not gonna work. Now, if you're an amateur boxer or you're hoping to become an amateur boxer, well, you should be sparring pretty often. Why? Because you need to know how to react when you're under a certain type of pressure. The first time you get hurt, you should already know what to do in that situation. It's not normal if in your first fight you get rocked and your knees give out and it's new to you, you have no idea what to do. You need to learn these tricks of the trade inside the gym during sparring. And you should be sparring with the same person supervising you, the same trainer. Why? Because if I am your trainer, I can tell if there's something off about your movement. I can tell if you're hurt, even if you haven't taken a big punch that day. Maybe it's an injury from the previous sparring session. So it's very important to have the same person watching over you and not bouncing around coaches or bouncing around gyms sparring with different people all the time. As an amateur boxer, it's very important for you to know how to roll into a punch when you have no choice but to take it. What to do when someone hurt you, how to hold on to somebody that's trying to hurt you after you've been hit. And now, for my high-level amateurs, you, my friend, fall into the third category. Why? Because you already know how to roll into a punch, you already know how to react when you're hurt, and you already know how to play poker. You know how to pretend you're fine when you're actually hurt. You know how to do all that. So you, my friend, should be doing drills and working on your technique as much as possible. And that will help you avoid more damage the next time you get in the ring. And finally, if these three categories don't apply to you, then that means you're a professional fighter preparing for a fight in a few months or a few weeks. Now, if that's you, then you're doing 2 hard sparring sessions every week, and you're not watching this video to hear it from me on how often you should be sparring. You should be taking it from your trainer, your high-level trainer that's been around the world, that's done this countless times. I'm Fuad Bayazid. I approve this message, and toss me a sub if this was a good investment of your time.